Hey guys, what's up? It's Rob. Okay, so this is some more budget 8 rack for you guys. I know some people have been wanting to see this, so this is budget 8 rack now. Chromatic star. This is going to be eggs, I guess, automatically because of chromatic star. So this is budget 8 rack, like I said. This version of it is not the rat version, which I think has a lot of merit. I think for budget purposes, rats work pretty good towards being obnoxious and doing what we want to do, basically triggering the racks. So that said, this is more as close as I can get to what I would consider traditional 8 rack. Um, I'll bury that. Like I said, this is as close as I can get to traditional 8 rack and still stay in about $100. So this deck is like $103 in paper, something like that. $100 in paper, basically. It's cheaper online. Certain things are it's hard to compare online and paper for 8 rack because there's certain cards that are rare for online. So here I think another blackmail is good. The blackmail has to be this is the only um, targeted discard we can afford in our budget. He's gonna have to give me something. It's gonna be the Vengeance. And I'll go ahead and put down the Shrieking Flicking. So he's got a Johnny Vengeance. I don't know. I really don't know what he's on, to tell you the truth. I don't understand what he's on. He's playing some kind of a red-white lockdown type of a game, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if he uses a Johnny Vengeance in Mardu colors. Formerly, they would call that Dega if you're old school. I kind of like Mardu. I don't know. I remember it easier. Nobody knows what Dega is. You say, "Oh, I played Dega," like, huh? Like, I don't know. So it is like a. It's gonna be like a Mardu control type thing. I don't think he's got any removal. I'm just gonna play balls deep here. The pack rat's gonna get out of control quickly. Painful truths. What is that? Oh, okay. Wow, interesting. I'm kind of glad to see this, to tell you the truth. I like this. Hmm. I think in this particular scenario, pack rats are better than Nixes here. I won't pitch the Nix just yet. He's gonna beat me down with a Tassiger for a little bit here, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I do have pack rat superiority, which takes over quickly, faster than this Tassiger. Hmm, that's not great. I could really use a Lily here. That'd be nice. That's kind of good. I think I gotta play the Nixithid here. So it's out of bolt range, is why I wanted to play it now. Yeah. Oh, he bolted it, so it's gonna be a 2-for-1. He had to. Yeah, it was a 2-for-1. I have another one. That's good. If I draw land, oh, I drew another one. Nice. So it'll be interesting to see if I can stabilize on this, because I have to take another swing from Tassiger. I'd be perfectly happy with a land draw. Um, a lily would be great. I have to take this, and then hopefully he can't just burn me to death, but okay, so that's good. I have to unblock that. That was a bad mistake. He should have done that after he swung. He could have swung. You better hope I don't draw land. Oh, that's a great rep. Oh, will it save me though? Shit. I don't think it's gonna save me. I don't think it's gonna save me. I don't think this is gonna save me. I need a bridge. I think the bridge goes a long way. He hasn't even seen any artifacts, so he wouldn't necessarily know to slide in artifact removal. Unless he's really familiar with the deck, I guess, is possible. I still view 8-Rack as an outlier. That's a good game. It's an interesting deck. You don't see it too often. You don't see Mardu. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to dump the creatures. Creatures are gone. Oh, I don't have bridge. That's true. Oh, that's hell on earth for me. It's hard, guys. See, it's really hard with the rat version. You have a little bit more resilience against these control-y decks. So we'll see. I don't know what. I mean, the duress I want. The blackmail just feels very weak to me. I guess I'll dump the blackmails. I'll put the duresses in. The dark blasts I put in too on top of everything. That should kind of work. The smothers are good too. Maybe one less of those and one more of those. Fine. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need a good hand, that's for sure. And that doesn't help. Okay, we'll see. That's kind of good. If he's got target discard, he's not going to have much to choose from anyway. He's probably got some kind of like Thoughtseize or IOK thing. So there's no question there's a double Raven's Crime now. That's the only reason I kept the hand. And I still have enough for 3 lands. And I have to do it now because he's got... Oh, he's running the Hail Smell Bombs, but he's in the graveyard, I guess. Discarded Smallpox. That's good for me. Now, if I draw a land, I'll do another Raven's Crime. Ooh, hello. Okay, so he's got to have a finisher in there. I'm pretty happy to see a Lingering Souls here. I don't understand these chromatic stars, and I don't understand these chromatic stars really. I mean, yeah, they cycle, but what's the point of them? You have other cards you can put at 1 CC. Okay, that feels pretty good. I'll duress before I do anything else. Yeah, Lily is going to be gone. I'm going to get rid of both of those. Oh, crap. Ah, hell. Don't be like me, guys. Don't misplay your cards. I wanted to Raven's Crime retrace there. Mm. It's a really bad move on my part. It gives him a bunch of cards. Turns that into a nice, well, it's a 2-for-1, no matter way you slice it up. I guess you almost consider it a 3-for-1. It's really a 2-for-1 the way I had it. That's frustrating. I should be keeping his hand completely empty here. If I had played my cards correctly, but I misplayed epically. He's got foil lilies? Oh man. Makes my shit look poor. That's sick. This is what he's running here is good against that. Okay. It's pretty good against that. Oh, he's going to sack his flagstones. I get it. Whatever. Eldrazi thing. That's probably why he's playing that, to fight the Eldrazi. I could see that being good. A bunch of land destruction type things. And control-y and creature removal and sweepers. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That looks pretty good against yeah, and stuff like that, because they're not going to threaten you early, so you got life to waste really. But I still don't get the chromatic stars there. Those I wouldn't have. But the rest of it I like. I don't really have much to do. It's hard. It's much harder, guys. Ooh. When you're on a budget, because I don't have a lot of the toys that I'm used to with the traditional build. That's why pretty sure um, I'm gonna suggest doing. Jesus, he's gonna blow this up too. He's running full on land destruction. I didn't even realize that. That's probably really good. So it's like Mardu land destruction with Lily. And sweepers and painful truths. Smallpox, yeah, that looks good. Would try. Would try. I can slow him down a lot. If it's just going to be a race with what we're looking at now, I can slow him down quite a bit. He's holding cards though. Hopefully it's not a land. Yay. I would think that would be good. Oh, does that thing have lifelink? Oh, shit. That's a thing. Doesn't look good. Yes, I get it. Whatever. See, at this point, I almost have to draw cards because I need a land badly. Ugh, I did not need that. His land destruction kind of hurt me. I didn't realize he was running. I guess I should have realized he was running heavy land destruction. If you're running Crack the Earth, you're running some serious land destruction. I mean, that works nice with flagstones, but damn. Ugh. I don't know. It doesn't look good, obviously. So I could draw a land, get the auger out there, maybe like regenerate. I don't know. It's not good. Oh, shit. Well, I play it out, but it's pretty much over here. It's good. This is kind of neat there, actually. It's probably their best choice in those colors for that, for a manland. I don't know. This is a good game. Yeah, I'll just scoop this up. There's no winning this. All right, but anyway, I'll post this up. I'm sorry to say I don't really like this as much as I like this deck. Actually, I like this one a lot better. It has a lot of rats, and this swarm yard works really, really great because it gives us a like kind of like a hidden engine in the deck, or hidden like not lock, but I consider them like kind of engine cards, like because any rat, I don't care which rat it is down, and you have swarm yard, you have blockers for days, and you don't. I mean, that helps a lot, especially when that blocker is a pack rat, or it just it works really, really nice. Basically, it allows you to play pack rat on turn 3, so it basically changes this from a turn 5-ish drop to be safe to a turn 3 drop, because you can play it and then have the swarm yard untapped to regen it if they want to kill it. So it'll turn it into a 2 for 1 if at a worst case scenario. So that's good for you. Um, and yeah, and it works the same way with all the rats that you might be playing here. So I've got a couple Nizumi, so it's kind of like 10 rack. I've got a couple Necrogen Mist. Those are basically a split there. The Nixithid, like all of these are a little bit flexible here, guys. I'm still working it all out. Like I want enough in the deck to to do what I'm looking for here. And the other thing I have in here is Infernal Tutor. Now that may or may not, if you're online or paper, that may or may not be cheap for you, but and it's not super expensive. It's not like Goif expensive, and I would consider getting them if you don't have them now. They're not exactly a modern staple, but they are a pretty powerful card, and I can only see them going up in value. So if you ever think about you might want to use it. I wouldn't really wait too much longer. Black is getting more and more popular. It's the strongest color, I think, in modern. Uh, so anyway, let me know what you guys think about my approach here, and what I'm trying to do in this particular deck with the rats. The Infernal Tutor, by the way, it's like that's why I have run a little bit less of some of the pieces. Like I could dump all of these and then just run more of the good things that I want to see, but I kind of like the idea of tutor here because there's so many things that are good in multiples, and there's no and it can get the swarm yard too. Like you can find a lot of different pieces, and the swarm yards are great in multiples. They work really, really well in multiples. So yeah, it's like you can cast it on turn 2 or whatever and just get an extra swarm yard, and that feels pretty great actually. I'm perfectly fine with that. So there's a lot of things that mode 1 is just the same as mode 2 for you. So that's why I wanted to test it out here. And I don't know, like I like the way these rats feel. So I might want to test like a high budget version with rats. I know a lot of people were asking me for that, but I'd always like sort of shied away from it. But I think you could go. I could put Lily in here over the Necrogen Mists. Probably wouldn't need the Infernal Tutor then. I could have Lily, and I could have um, proper discard. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you watching. Later.